Hi, how are you guys? My name is Alan Walker. Without a new House Speaker, the first day of the 118th Congress came to a conclusion on Tuesday. Voting was resumed on Wednesday, but no Speaker had spoken. The failure of House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy to get enough votes to become Speaker on 6 tries over both days increased unrest surrounding the new GOP majority. The House was unable to choose a Speaker on the first vote for the first time in a century. In case of the Vice President's incapacitation, the Speaker would take the President's place as the most powerful position in Congress. The Speaker's control over the agenda and committee assignments, which determine legislation in the lower chamber of Congress, is, nevertheless, his or her more immediate and visible power. McCarthy became the front-runner for the speakership when Republicans won the majority in the midterm elections in November after GOP legislators chose to keep him in that role last month. However, a section of the party refused to lend him the backing he would have needed to win the post. Rep. Andy Biggs, a Republican from Arizona, ran against McCarthy for the influential leadership position and received 10 votes on Tuesday's first ballot. By Wednesday, Ohio Rep. Jim Jordan, who garnered 20 votes on the third ballot, and Biggs both seemed to have dropped out of contention for the gavel. The McCarthy alternative was Florida GOP Rep. Byron Donalds, who received 20 votes on the 4th, 5th, and 6th ballots. In contrast, each and every one of the 212 elected Democrats supported Rep. Hakeem Jeffries, the House Democrats' leader, in each of the 6 rounds of voting. McCarthy's supporters, who outnumber the Never Kevin group, have declared they won't budge from their position of support for only Kevin. The only elected office in the House is Speaker, who is chosen by a vote of every member. Here is how voting operates and what can transpire if McCarthy falls short of the required number of votes to become Speaker. Both parties hold a secret meeting before the beginning of a new Congress to choose their respective party leaders for that body. Prior to January 3, when the new term officially begins, all House members cast their votes for the Speaker. To earn the support of their respective party for leadership in the closed-door meeting, a candidate just requires a majority of votes. According to Matt Glassman, a senior fellow at Georgetown University's Government Affairs Institute, the party normally stands together to support their nominee on the House floor in January, even if a colleague votes against them in the private caucus meeting. Almost, the magic number is 218. To be chosen as Speaker, a candidate needs the support of the majority of lawmakers participating in the vote. Therefore, 218 votes are required if all 435 members are present and voting. However, members of the legislature have the option to abstain or vote present, which lowers the number of votes required to win the speakership. Without receiving 218 votes, Nancy Pelosi of California and John Boehner of Ohio were elected speakers. Thanks for watching Tech Care. Goodbye.